Hey, Mark, it's mid-month.
Good month.
Time
Happy,
for an Innisfil update.
yeah, I'm just pulling up some of the numbers there too on my phone. I can see them. Yeah, and I wasn't surprised when I sent them over to you earlier. Again, a little bit of a recap what we're going to kind of present in this video. We're going to go through ranges from 6 to a million and over. We're going to break down this year's sales, last year's sales, and looking at, I think also, I want to double check active listings as well in those ranges. So not much has changed in my mind in this, Phil.
You know what? I'm gonna share our little graph here because I'm actually shocked because we saw a decrease in Barrie, but Innisfil is like there's a bit of a decrease, but in the 8 to 900, there's actually an increase.
There's not much inventory in that range in this, so we know where the bulk of that inventory range is. Look at it, it's all right
Well,
here.
look at the inventory, yeah, in the lower range.
Oh, there's
But look, the 7 to 8 range, the sales were lower than last year. Inventory is higher than the 8 to 9 range.
Yeah, and we saw that in Barrie though too, right? We saw
Yes,
that
same range.
range kind of sputter, right? In two markets,
Yeah. So in the
right?
6 to 7, the 7 to 8, and the 9 to a million, they were all lower.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
million to a million five, almost the same.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
8 to 9 was actually higher.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Overall, we were almost exactly the same though, right? Yeah.
Pretty close when we look at it from a Pacific Range area. Yeah, we were. Yep.
But look at the inventory levels.
And look where it all is.
Well,
Right there.
that 1 million to 1.5, we got a year of inventory over there, man.
Yeah, and we're only selling on average 10 a month.
Yeah, I know.
So that's the thing with Innisfil, right? I mean, we're seeing the same things.
Oh, yeah. So the red for people, just so the legend does say it, but the red is the sales this year, the blue is the sales last year, and the green is what's active right now.
Right. And if we look at the 6 to 7 range, just to make it easier for the people, active listings in that range 17, 7 to 8, 25, 8 to 916, 9 to 1 million 41 listings, and a million and above 168 listings. Whoa. And 57% of the active listings are over a million. That's a ton of inventory in that range. A ton,
A ton. And
right?
as we can see, the sales are level, but there's not a lot selling.
It's not a lot selling. That's Innisfil, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot. Nice homes, nice neighborhoods down there. Low crime.
Yeah, I'll do a little share here of so these are the sales. Now the
And,
first
yeah,
bunch are the cheaper ones that are in Sandy Cove, right?
yeah, exclude them.
Yeah. Those are the land lease.
Yep.
And I mean, so a little townhouse there, 648 on Hill Street.
14 days on market. And Hill's not the best street,
Nope.
right?
10th line, Innisfil, 755. Algonquin Avenue, 790.
Yep.
I mean,
13.
this is a little wee house, right?
Yep.
It's cute,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but there's no basements or anything here on
No,
Algonquin, right?
no.
But you're looking at Innisfil, like that's almost $800,000
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
crawl space and no garage.
I know.
Innisfil's expensive, right?
Well, it is, and it's dominated with higher price points, and I think they're going to continue to suffer until we see some rate relief, right? And look at the inventory in the lower ranges.
This is a mid-8 sell on Peringi.
Yep.
Backs onto nothing.
you know, what's the story gonna be when we see rates drop?
I don't
Right?
know.
We should see
Well,
a,
you know what the thing is that's funny? What would this sell for in Barrie? 750? Pretty
how many,
dated.
how many bedrooms? Finished basement,
Mm-hmm. Ah,
3 and 2.
3 and 2. Double car garage.
I think close to the same.
You think you get 817?
Yeah, it's got some, even though it's dated, it's got some size to it. Yeah, it's more than
Mildred Avenue. My sister used to live here. 878. Oh, that's the wrong. Yeah, 878. How come that's happening?
I don't know. You had it.
I had it.
There you go. I don't know. Close the photos. There you go.
No, no. Well, if I go to hit it,
Let's try it. I don't know what you got going on.
well, it's my computer. It's not funny, eh? I don't know. It's just a lot of these ones on Mildred don't have basements.
No, no, I
Part
don't.
basement, it says. This thing is
Go to return
PW off.
photos. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm. Big Bay Point, 850. The thing is around here, right, is a lot of them have giant yards.
Hmm.
This is an end unit townhouse, 880.
Yeah, but it's big. What's the
Oh,
square footage of it?
well, they don't say.
Odd too. 25 by 130, 132. Brand new, 15 to 2,000 square feet. It's a home, right? Like that
It's
buyer that's buying that's not leaving or gonna outgrow that anytime soon. Could be 10 years,
no,
right? And that's what I like with Innisfil. They got some townhomes that can last, could work for families for 10 years. They won't outgrow them because they got
they're
some,
beautiful, right?
they are. I like them.
I like them too.
It's just a predominantly high ranges
Yeah, here's 1.2.
in 21 days of market, but we don't know, right? We don't, looking at that price and it's sold right at full asking, without us clicking on it, you know, double digit dates, but that's kind of normal, but
Oh,
we've
I
seen
think this was a water front.
triple and maple, 60 days of market.
1.275.
Yep.
Oh, there's actually a basement in this one
Yeah, I'm shocked. Wow.
and a boathouse.
Yeah, that's plus.
Dated though.
Yeah.
But where do you
Remember,
get water from for that price?
wow, 10, 12 years ago, that'd be 5 to 600. I sold some of them on Leonard for 600K.
I know.
Like now they're 1.6 million K and you have 2 feet of frontage. If you can,
Crazy, eh?
it's crazy. It's
There's
crazy.
some nice houses in Innisfil. Like this is on Green Street.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not a lot of pictures.
No, that's when you're allowed 40. If anyone wants any more information on this Phil real estate market, give it a like, give it a share, and follow for more updates. And if there's certain things you're looking for that we're not providing you on any of these videos, leave a comment. We'll get to it.
Yeah. So this is like with Innisfil, Wellington Street, 1.3. I don't think that's Innis. I think that might be Cookstown, is it?
Mm, mm, mm. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't think so. Click on it, see if you can. Nice home.
It's a newer build.
Mm. Nice layout.
Yeah, it's nice. I just don't. I've never heard of a Wellington Street in Innisfil,
Yeah, it could be.
like in Alcona. Sorry, I'm wondering if they're gonna have any street views here. You know how
Yeah.
they have the street view and the
Yeah,
very nicely done,
nice home.
or it could be down off the 6th line in that subdivision.
Yeah.
That subdivision was always like, I never understood it, but they have some really nice homes, but it's just, they seem to be kind of like totally, you're not in Alcona, you're not in Barrie, you're not in Bradford, you're not in Lefroy, you're like kind of in the middle of nowhere. You know, the ones off the 6th line by the
Yeah,
fireplace?
I do. Yeah. There's nothing there really.
Nothing. See this, see these houses
I
here?
know, I know.
I think it's Cookstown.
I think so too.
I think my sister lives close to there. I think because that's not the subdivisions in Alcona,
No, no. Anything else
right?
in Innisfil? Low inventory in the lower ranges. It's all in the high ranges. Same story compared to last month, this month.
Yeah, and the 8 to 9
Oh.
actually sold more, the 9 to a million
Mhm.
less. And the 6 to 7, you know, the thing is, look at how much is even down there. There's nothing there.
Nothing there. No, no. And yeah, there's nothing there. We see the same thing in Barrie, right?
Mhm.
Good sales in that category, in that range. But
But
just
their sales, the thing is with Innisfil that kind of shocked me is that the actual sale numbers, like, were almost exactly the same. I think we were only one off from last year, but Barrie, we were down by a lot.
yeah, yeah. It seems like Innisfil's off to a better start this month than Barrie is, right?
Yeah,
And
we're at least staying on track.
yeah, and it seems like in both communities that 7 to 8 range is off, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And
So
everybody, what Mark and I were talking about, you have to keep in mind that this time last year, the rates were a lot lower.
oh,
And people could have been pre-approved under 2 at this point, because approvals are good for 90 to 120 days. People buying in March and April.
oh, I don't think they've been or two though. When that
Oh,
category
Mark, last January in 2023, my variable rate was 1.79.
last January was?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Then you got an ass kicking in 23,
I'm dying here, yeah.
right?
It's
Wow.
tripled.
Oh,
It's almost tripled.
they were aggressive. Let's see. Let's see how aggressive they will be on the opposite side because
Oh, they're not going to be aggressive on the opposite side. They're going to go down one little quarter
yeah,
at a time.
well, if we keep losing jobs like we had the jobs report last Friday when we were lost 200 jobs and we're expected to gain 20,000, right? I
Hmm.
filled up my goddamn gas tank $172 at Costco yesterday. My
That's
buddy
mental.
sends me a text this morning. I filled up my diesel truck. It's got 3/4 ton. $192. You tell me how much, you know what I mean? If we got that Mr. and Mrs. Commuter driving to the city every day for work, as you know, most people are back to work now, and we are bedroom communities for North York and in the city for employment. You don't think that couple is cutting back? Goddamn right, they're cutting back,
Oh yeah, everybody is
right?
on food. Like you have to.
You have no choice. So, you know, I think there's more pain to come in the Canadian economy, and they'll have to do something to stimulate it. You know, I don't know. It's going to be
Well, I
interesting.
read that article I showed you to you last week where they're scared to increase or decrease too fast because it's going to make the housing market go crazy.
Yeah.
Well, and it's kind of funny because you put a damper on it to try to kill it,
Mhm.
and now you're scared to let the damper off in case it goes too high. Like
Yeah,
if they would have just been level, it would have stayed level the whole time.
right.
But they go from one extreme to another.
Yeah. And then Bozo Head comes out with he's doing a great thing for this first time buyer and says we will increase amortization for 30 years on a new home. A new home, not a resale home, a new home. Let's face it, there's not many new homes being built right now.
No.
How is that going to help that first time home buyer?
It doesn't.
Doesn't. It doesn't. Like, give your fucking head a shake.
Well, you know what the problem is, Mark? I think a lot of these government things, just like the Ford build to build and stuff. I was telling you about Rob, and he's been in the process now with some of the properties almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
doesn't have a building permit in his hand,
No,
still.
still.
So
Yeah.
I'm glad the Ford government streamlined this whole thing.
Oh, it made it so much easier for everybody. Oh,
Oh, yep, didn't they?
it's done. It's
And he's
just,
doing multi-family homes, which is what they want, right?
yeah, they do.
Yeah. And so they were held up again on his last one. They were supposed to start this week, and now they've changed a bunch of stuff on them again. They keep changing things as they go.
And we're not talking 10, 20,000. We're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars for this stuff. And that's where the general public don't see that and understand that. Oh,
Well,
but
yeah, and people think, how the hell are houses worth so much money?
yeah.
Okay, well, a
Yeah.
building lot in Barrie is 400,000 or 500,000.
Mhm.
The permits and the what is the development fees,
Yeah.
everything else, you're in there for another 100.
Minimum.
You haven't even started building, and you're almost at 500,000-600,000, and you haven't even done anything yet.
Yeah, I know.
So how much is the new house going to be, Mark?
Yeah. But we did the right thing, right? They're gonna let these first time buyers get into the new housing, the new homes with 30-year amortization, but none are being built. Oh,
Well, and new builds are 800,000-900,000 to start. Even those townhouses that one client of mine bought, he paid 900.
there's no new homes being built in the sense that they're all been pre-sold. Anything that's being built is pre-sold.
Yeah.
You know that. So how's that gonna work for someone? And then another dipstick idea where he talked about a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, where he was we're gonna build modular homes. It could be done in weeks. That's not the point. Yeah, it can be done in weeks. It's called the permit and the hole in the ground, what takes 2 years. How is that solution? How is that gonna solve the affordability problem?
Okay,
Ah,
tell me another great solution to where are you going to get the land? Where are you putting them?
That's it. Where are they going? You better change some rezoning, some stuff, especially in communities like Central Ontario and GTA. Where are you putting these? There's no room for these. Maybe north, maybe further you go north, you have some opportunities.
Even in Barrie, why do you think everything's stacked townhouses and
Yeah,
these little wee 20-foot flipping things, three
yeah,
or four stories high? Because there's nowhere to build. There's no land.
no land. They want as
And we're
many.
going to put modular homes somewhere.
You know, what a genius idea, eh? A
Yeah.
genius idea by our federal government. Everybody's been telling them about the housing crisis that we're in for, and that's the solution they come up with.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't really think we got any, sorry to get off topic, viewers, but I don't think we got much more to cover with Innisfil. Like it hasn't really changed much. I think it's gonna, stay that way for the rest of the year. We've seen it last year. Not much has changed. Same story. Just a different month.
Yeah. We'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on it, keep the graphs, so we'll compare, we got some good graphs that we can go back to refer to later on as we progress through the year. It's always helpful to see what ranges are performing and listing and see what's going on.
Perfect.
Hey, enjoy the day.
You too. Bye.